motherfucker. Name. Good, yeah?
Only fan hoes.
Oh, damn.
Only fan
Oh,
hoes.
that's what she doing? That's what she doing?
Only fan
Damn,
hoes.
man. Damn, man.
The hoes nigga gonna be calling
Damn,
when the
man.
nigga be ballin'.
Damn, man. Ain't no stalling. Come on, man. Ain't never been a time but 2 chicken wings linking up on a hot plate. Linking up like 2 birds.
Relax.
What they talking about? Hey, Calabasas. What you talking about? Nunca foi nada mais uma asa de frango. Qual é 6TV, sexta-feira?
Aqui
All
com o
day,
Big Homie
Monday,
Showtime.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sexta-feira. 6TV.
6
What you saying, bro?
Cool, bro. What's happening?
We good. Hey,
Yes,
you
sir.
forgot
Okay.
to doesn't know the fist bump.
That's fist bump.
There's a fist bump before the money.
Yes, sir.
Narcotico, 6 TV,
For sure.
Link Vision Entertainment, 837 South Side. We in the cut. We just about to, do our thing. Sip some clean soda.
For sure.
Liddy always sipping dirty soda, but today we sipping clean soda. Now I'm talking about.
Now I'm talking about.
Let me show y'all some a little crypto. Now I'm talking about little crypto. Now I'm talking about.
Hey, no MTC, no tamba.
No
Tem bula aí?
Bula.
Tem bula aí no Angola?
Tem bula.
Eu quero fumar mais, eu vou fumar muito.
Oh.
Quem vai rolar? Quem vai rolar?
Que vai rolar?
Quem vai rolar?
É você que vai rolar.
Me dá sua bula pra rolar.
Ah.
Eu quero fuma, eu quero fuma.
Eu quero fuma.
Ora viva, boa tarde, sejam todos bem-vindos à 6TV. Estou fazendo essa entrevista com Big Homie Showtime, biggest of the city. Estou aqui na Namibia, Windhoek, especificamente no Elambo. Vou entrevistar ele porque cá na Namíbia tem poucas referências musicais em termos de rap e nesse momento acredito não ter ninguém melhor que ele em termos de lírica e rap moderno, né? E um pouquinho consciente para poder fazer parte dessa entrevista melhor que ele. Então, let's get it, showtime. What do you do, my nigga?
Não, tá tudo good, é como dizer.
Oh, tá good, give it.
It ain't never been a thing.
Ain't never been a thing,
That's
okay.
savage. Welcome 6TV.
Ok,
Nunca foi nada mais uma asa de frango.
ok. Para quem não te conhece em Angola,
Qual é a gente família? É aqui o showtime837, angolano-congolês, mas cresci aqui em Namíbia, cantor e produtor, engenheiro e também your favorite rapper. Essa.
what was your first inspiration? What made you become a rapper? What made you engage into the music industry?
Pois, música sempre tive no sangue, but there was a very specific moment, 2009. Eu vivia em Caribe. Muitos angolanos que viviam também na Namíbia conseguem reconhecer Caribe. Era uma província fora de Windhoek que tem internatos mais famosos de Namíbia. E em Caribe tem um irmão chamado Toy, Edmilson Barbosa, shout out, bro. E ele fez um beat assim, um beat bem nhonho, beat do 50 Cent, do Candy Shop. E we tried to do a little recording session on it, and I believe it was the wackest thing I've ever done. Mas só ouvindo a minha voz na tape, nas colunas, eu me pensei, porra, esse mambo de música, acho que também pode ser um bom mambo. Mas depois daí, 3 anos depois, tinha esquecido da música, yeah? And then it came to a point where I met some guys in Windhoek and they showed me to a studio, and then I slowly started gradually getting into music. But 2013 was when I started my professional career as a musician.
But then, for niggas like me that know you for like a long time, I don't know if that's the right time, but I want to ask also for your Namibian fans. By that time, were you TDS or not?
By that time I was in TDS. By that time it was just more of a solo type of career. but it wasn't full force yet
Okay.
in my career. Yeah. TDS was established in early 2014.
Okay.
I had met the greatest producer artist in Africa. His name is MZ Miguel Zhao.
Shout out to the big homie.
Shout out, big dog.
King of the El Sotomoso.
The biggest and the biggest.
In the building.
Smooth boy El Fofo, El Todito himself. He told me like, yo, no, we've got a studio here. He had the trap house mentioned in Windhoek North. Everybody recorded there. I'm talking KK, I'm talking Bethod, I'm talking Lil D. Gaza was also there at some point. Everybody recorded there. And he told me, listen, come through. And tem brother chamado Giovanni, da Maransim, meu melhor amigo. Não estamos mais juntos nesse tempo, mas meu melhor amigo. Ele tem uma ideia de criar grupo, time de parceiros que... And all we focus on was parties.
Okay.
Então eu tenho uma ideia falando, não podemos só focus on parties, let's also do some else that can, you know, complement who we are.
Yes.
Então decidi, não, vamos se juntar e vamos fazer theme song para staff. Fomos no MZ, gravamos e ouvimos o som estava bem curioso mesmo, bem cuiuio. E daí decidimos, you know what, this is going to be a group, e nos chamamos Touchdown Squad TDS.
Oh, you guys met in the booth with MZ, or
No,
you guys knew yourselves out there?
Yeah, we know.
And then you
ourselves
just
out there.
gathered and went to MZ.
Yeah,
But who knew MZ by that time?
I knew MZ.
You were the guy in TDS that had the link with MZ.
I was the guy that had the link with MZ. Giovanni was the guy that had the link with all the other guys.
All
the
the other
Trey, the A3, the Spin. Giovanni was the one that brought even Louis 30. Yeah, shout out Louis 30, big track
Big
man.
homie.
Even Louis 30 himself was brought by Giovanni, but I was the one that ultimately brought everybody to MZ.
You knew Louis 30 by Giovanni.
By Giovanni was the connect that brought basically the whole of TDS together.
So that's how you knew Louis 30. Shout out to Giovanni himself.
Shout
I
out,
think
shout
I
out.
know him as the guy with that
Yeah.
that hairstyle.
The very infantile one. That's the guy right there.
Working with Mzala, MZ, the big homie.
Yeah.
How do you describe working with MZ by that time and now, if you still work with him?
Porra, vou falar mesmo muito graças a Deus for somebody like MZ.
For sure.
No lie. Se não fosse para MZ, eu não ia ter half of the knowledge that I have right now in music.
For sure.
Eu não ia ter half of the character that I have as a musician. Just even as a person, estás a ver? Eles nos ensinou mesmo hip hop to the highest level. How to rock, how to dress, how to project yourself as an artist. MZ Memo is the pinnacle of not only an artist or producer or sound engineer, but also as a mentor. That's
For sure, for
Porque
sure.
he always made sure to not only teach us the rules of music, but the rules of being as an artist, as a star, you understand? Então, MZ Memo, Paul Blush, I remember also like when we first started being in the booth, yeah? So imagine it's your first time in the studio, in the touch band team.
Yeah, you can't really put your voice out.
And they had, hey, abre a voz.
Yes,
Abre
sir.
a voz. Open your
That's
vocals.
what I wanted to
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
because I got that exclusive information from Louis.
From
He told
Louis,
me that you guys were called Crocodile Records.
Crocodile Records.
Why was that?
It was for you to tell you need to open up the throat. And at that time, it was hip hop, right?
For sure.
It wasn't about singing or what. It was about being a roughneck in town. And I also had like a little bit of a rough voice during my youth age.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, open up the voice, you know? Show them Crocodile Records. So that's when the name Crocodile Records came up.
Yeah.
But he used to make sure, se tu estás no micro, if you're online, you need to make sure one thing, that you make sure they hear you and they feel you. You understand? It wasn't only about being loud, but it was about being expressive enough for the people to hear you and say, "Meu porra, tá mas sentir que esse brother tá falar."
Yeah, and for sure today we can really hear that sound on
all
your songs.
Thanks to MZ. MZ,
Yeah.
if you're watching this, hate or die for life. You already know what it is.
If there was an artist by the time that you admired for real, have you got the time or the opportunity to make a hit with the nigga? Or were you just like your self-inspiration and brought yourself up till here?
Paul Blush, that time we were young artists, we were upcoming. Não tem about the people other than MZ, Private. Não tem about the people that believed like all these young bloods can do a little something. But I remember my first big break was with Mr. Diamonds. We did a song, In Your Feelings.
Shout out Mr. Diamonds.
Shout out Mr. Diamonds, D-Money Music all day. You already know. We did a song, In Your Feelings. And I was still an upcoming artist at that time, but it was Mr. Diamonds featuring Tesh, Don Kamati, and Showtime. And I did the hook on the shandy.
Okay.
And you know, I didn't realize the impact of it, but it made little waves, right?
Okay.
You know, waves small enough for you to surf on, but not enough to drown the beach. But it made little waves, and from there I got a glimpse of like, okay, this is what I can be. But in terms of working with a lot of artists, we were usually just in studio either working on our sounds as TDS, or we were just watching and learning. You understand? The one time when things got really serious was the end of 2014. We found out that TDS was nominated for a NAMA Awards Best Hip Hop.
Okay.
What we did that year, right, in order for us to get that nomination, is when our music was on the radio, we called the radio every time there was a new presenter on the radio, we called and we were like, yo, play our song.
Sure.
Right? But we didn't call as us as TDS. We just called as normal people.
Okay.
Yo, play our song, play our song, play our song. And luckily enough, by God's grace, we ended up on a nomination for Best Hip Hop. I remember that year KK took the award. And funny thing was, KK and I had the same producer.
Okay.
The song KK won the award from was produced, recorded, mixed and mastered by MZ.
For sure.
You get me?
MZ the biggest, always doing it.
The biggest man we ain't never been. Down. So that was also just like, you know, a sign to show like, okay, you're on the right path. That's a moving man. That's a moving with the right people.
KK was also a rapper, or was he doing another type of genre?
KK is the hardest rapper in Namibia. That's the Godfather.
Oh.
He follows, for me in my book, he follows after Jericho, right? Okay. Jericho is my grandfather. That's the one that birthed even the way I rap. When you hear me, a lot of people say, Showtime sounds like Tupac. No, Showtime sounds like Jericho.
Let us close the TDS topic. We talked about where TDS started. I want to talk about where TDS is now. As a group, you guys talk. You guys have come to a final term. If the group does still exist or not, but you guys talk. So I would like to know by you, because you're part of the group and you are the only guy part of the group that I personally know out here. Besides A3 is also someone I know, but most of y'all are Louis' friends, so I know you guys through Louis.
Facts.
Okay, so I don't really have straight contact with y'all except you, because you're my big homie too. What is TDS current status for the people, or for your fan base back then? You gotta make it clear for them, because ain't no flower bomb right now, because that was the banger by the time. I still remember that.
Flower bomb.
Yeah, fan base. I think the fan base still waiting for some flower bomb deluxe or something.
You know, TDS is a great team. We're still together, just not as TDS. Right?
Sure.
TDS has now evolved into 837. And if you have a Katado, a Tamagotchi, and you type TDS, it's going to give you the numbers 837.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So TDS right now, we're together as a group of friends, as a team, but making music as TDS it's been a long time. It's been maybe 5 or 6 years. So everybody is almost sort of like exploring their own sounds. The first one out of TDS to say like, okay, you know what, we did a thing as a group, but I want to find out who I am, was Louis 30, right? Louis 30 was the first one to say, you know what, I need to know what I can do also on my own. You understand? So he built his studio, and then we used to go there from time to time to just find out like, oh damn, what is homeboy doing? And then after that, we were still TDS for a good long while. The names changed a little bit. It went from TDS to Miko Republic, and then it finally settled as 837.
Oh.
Yeah, we changed. You know, as an artist, they say there's no statute of limitations to how many times you can reinvent yourself.
Okay,
if you
but
wake
then-
up today and you decide, you know what, I'm Six the Monster. You are Six the Monster. If you wake up tomorrow and decide I'm Sexta-feira, you are Sexta-feira.
Yeah.
Because you are an artist and you can recreate and reinvent yourself
For sure.
as much as you want. So now TDS, we're only 3 left.
Who and who?
It's Trey, A3, and Showtime.
Okay.
Louis 30 is also there, but Louis 30 is now in Angola. But then as a group, TDS no longer exists.
Okay.
But we do exist as a movement,
Okay.
which is now 837. So now all of us, we still make music together, and we're just trying to figure out what can we do individually, so that when we come back together again, we bring, you know, you bring your fans, I bring my fans, and then it's like
Most or some of your inspiration came from Jericho himself and a bit from Mr. Diamonds.
no, Mr. Diamonds just put me on.
Okay,
right?
put you on
But my inspiration, I can name my top 5 dead or alive.
for sure.
Jericho,
Uh-huh.
KK, DJ,
Who's
Dog.
DJ?
DJ is also one of our biggest artists here.
For sure.
Dog, the dog.
The dog, okay.
Yeah? And then there was one other guy called Killer B. When that brother was on the TV, everybody went wild. Killer B was like, you know, if we had a chance in our market to be a big music industry, yeah, Killer B could have been at the level of people like Usher, right?
Okay.
But he didn't make R&B music. He made circular music. But he had dance moves, he had finesse, he had good charisma. Killer B was one of the people that made me feel like I need to be an artist. You
sure.
understand? Just the way he presented himself.
So that's Killer B who made you wanna be an artist.
Killer B, Jericho, DJ, KK.
Okay.
Those are my niggas.
And the dog, I know
And the dog, yeah.
most people know that Namibia has 2 artists that are like most popular right here.
Facts.
That like really did the thing, and one of them is the dog, and the other one I'm not really sure the name. I think I
Gaza.
forgot. Gaza. Okay.
Yeah.
So you spoke about the dog, but you haven't spoke about Gaza.
Yeah.
What would be your explanation for that?
Gaza is the biggest.
Okay.
Gaza is the biggest.
So no need to talk about him.
We don't
He's
need-
off the list.
Like,
He's not
Gaza
even.
is on top of the list.
Okay.
He's like, if there was a list now,
Uh-huh.
and the list had a top 5, you put Gaza at number 0. To say that he's before you even start mentioning your top 5.
Aye.
You get me? Gaza is the biggest in that, and until today, he still holds it down for our industry. He's the one artist that makes sure he elevates Namibia wherever he goes. He's the one Namibian artist with, I believe, the most international features. Yeah, he has features with people like MT. He has features with one of the girls from Brick and Lace. You know Brick and Lace?
No.
Man and your love is wicked.
Okay, yeah.
Feature with
Oh.
Remember those Papoite?
Yeah.
That's the guy right there.
Nah, for
if
sure.
you need a banger here in Namibia, you go to that one. You get me?
For sure.
Okay, there's a song with
Okay.
Davido.
He also has a song with Davido.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
167 man in the
Yeah.
house. In the house
So
right here.
so I see now why Showtime has heavyweight lyrics, yeah, because you got good references in your book.
Facts.
So
Facts.
shout out to all the big homies.
Shout out,
Hope
shout
you
out.
guys watch this. How is Showtime currently? What is Showtime working on? What was Showtime's last project? What is the next project? And features. Who are you trying to work with from here?
Bob, like Showtime is working on a lot of things right now, bro. Like if I have to open the laptop right now, bro.
You got a lot of shit.
Hey, and the laptop almost crashed.
Oh,
That's last weekend.
not in your career.
Oh, I poured the whole cool drink on the laptop, bro. The laptop almost crashed. I was feeling, tava mesmo tava feel, não tava entender, tava me perguntar, pô, o diabo tá tentando me give, what's happening? The whole cool drink gave on the laptop, bro.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of projects. Currently, right now, I'm working with the likes of Yeezer. I'm working with Script from Namibia. I'm working with, we have a new addition to our team, to 837 Southside. His name is B. Makina. Yeah, and he's from Australia. He was here a couple of days ago. Shout out B Makina, holding down the Aussie 837 branch, you know. He was here a couple of weeks ago. He landed and then he did his thing and then he went back. Yeah, so I'm working with the kinds of user, I'm working with script, I'm working with B Makina. I've been doing a lot of local collaborations and international collaborations. I've got 3 guys in Germany, Sensi Boy, Tilly Dean, and T Mac. We've done a couple of songs together as well. We're going to be releasing them soon. But for now, I'm working on just getting this new project out. The last project I released this year was Camera Tape Volume 3. And for those who know, Camera Tape Volume 3 is a big part of my personal growth as an artist, is where I can really express myself. And after Camera 3, I'm going to be releasing my full drill mixtape. But in between right now, the artists that I've mentioned, I'm going to be releasing some singles heading into January. And then after that, I'm going to do the drill mixtape.
Okay, so that means you're now stepping away a little bit from what's your usual type of mixtape.
Yeah. Like, I believe that the sounds should be experimented on. And I want to do different sounds. The one thing that Mzala implanted in my mind when he taught us how to do music, he said, "You are not a rapper.
For sure,
You are a musician." You get me? That's the one thing he taught me. Yeah, you've got to make music. You've got to make music that will last in the people's heart. Like, when I hear songs like, your body, your body, your body, I'm like, yo. That is a rapper. That guy. But he can show you that he can still be a musician. If you hear MC shit like, this shit is too loud, or killing all these niggas, my whole team is an army, you will not believe that it's the same person that's singing those your body. You understand? But that's the most important part of doing music, is tapping into sides of you that you didn't know existed in order to deliver a message. You know, not every message is going to ask for us to be rough. Some messages is going to ask, no, keep it basic, keep it calm, keep it cool. That's a vibe. Yeah.
Okay, so you ain't got no regular features in the next upcoming mixtape, like Louis, A3.
Treyway and A3, they owe me 4 verses. Treyway already dropped a couple of. Louis, I have a strong feature with Louis on the drill mixtape. Carolina.
You gotta drop that Carolina, man. Stop keeping that Carolina. You gotta drop that Carolina. That's the banger.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one me and Louis are doing. Louis and I just also had another feature on the Camera Volume 3, Rich Homie. That one we're going to do a music video for it as soon as me and my brother link up. But yeah, me and Louis definitely have a feature in the next coming tape. And yeah, we're just going to keep it kicking, man. We're just going to keep it moving. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, this is our artist Showtime. Namibia representing it the hardest way. And y'all heard his projects, his history, where he came from and where he's at. Right now, what I could say is that you are a very good artist, and congratulations. By the way, there are some projects on the Camera tape where one project on the last Camera tape you have a song with my beat.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. It's released. It's on all streaming platforms. Showtime A-OK, produced by Lil Six, the motherfucking monster.
Put the link there.
Yeah.
And let them hear our sound, because, as I said, I'm a music producer, and my podcast or my vlogs and my daily videos is to really show our work as artists.
Facts.
Make it open up to the world.
Facts.
Yeah, because ain't nobody will do it for us, so we gotta do it for ourselves.
Yeah, nah.
Sure.
They know what it is. This is Showtime837. You are watching. What is it called? Sexta-feira! 6 TV. Kundusinga kwa makamba. Nunca foi nada mais uma asa de frango. Linking up like 2 birds on a hot plate. 1255, 837, 264. You know where we at. DHL, we bring it straight at your door.
For sure. Okay. One last thing. For your Namibian fans, I believe you have a big fan base out here.
Yeah.
This is your place, so what I normally would be doing, and I'll start with you, is how many likes or how many, not likes, let me say views, how many views do you think this video might end up to, let's say, in 7 days, which is a week. So if you can guess a certain amount of views above or below, not too many, not too far from the range you will get in 7 days, I will be donating $5 in Bitcoin straight up from my crypto wallet to one of your friends that leave a comment to the video and hashtag your name on that comment.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. My man's gonna be donating 5 USD Bitcoin. Yeah? So all we gotta do is just run up the views. I'm predicting 1,000 views in the first week.
1,000. Whoa! No,
If you disappoint me, Namibia, I'm moving back to Angola and my niggas are gonna receive me. They're gonna receive me. Both hands, memo. Yeah? They already know what it is. Yeah.
So, closing up the interview was a pleasure. Yeah?
Was a pleasure, my brother. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for the time.
Y'all keep watching 6 TV now.
Yes.
You already know what it is.
Namibia, but soon we're gonna go back to Angola, which is our motherland.
For cheesy.
Continue the vlog there.
You
But
done,
right
man?
now we're out here with Showtime and had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed the interview and run the video up so that you guys can get the donation or giveaway, $5 giveaway.
One of you. $5 Bitcoin. Come on now.
All you gotta do is comment Showtime.
Yeah.
Hashtag his name on the comment.
Yeah.
And as soon as the video reaches that, not too far from the range he expected or he predicted, I'll be choosing from one of the fans that commented or hashtag your name.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send it right away to him.
$5 Bitcoin, man. You already want to know what it is. Yeah? 6 TV. Bless.